We've formed the Mughals, and we are about a month away from taking our first exploration idea. Actually, a few days away from taking our first exploration idea. I don't know if we'll be able to colonize anything yet, as everything seems like it's pretty far away. Kilwa's huge. The Spice Islands are going to be our primary target, though. Pretty much everything in Indonesia. I think also I'm going to start well, first of all, I would like to start, I want to say, fabricating a claim on Transoxiana because they're allied with Multan. Multan is allied with a lot of different people, including, wait, if I declared war on them now, okay, Chagatai wouldn't join. None of my allies would join either because I have crap Diplo rep. What do our favors look like? 15 with the Ottomans, 9 with Bengal, 15 with the Manas. Alright. I think, yeah, Transoxiana is probably the way to go. Also, because of my war with Mazandaran, I have taken all of their money. And I think I have already started working on course, yeah. But I want to build some buildings actually. Specifically, a workshop in Delhi. Doesn't look like any other thing would benefit me as far as taxes go that I can tell right off the bat. I'm also going to build a bunch of... Does Delhi already have a marketplace? They do, okay. So let's build some marketplaces. And I built a few in India in places, but they don't really benefit me right now. I do want to build them now rather than later, though. So over in Persia, though, I want to build anything that is... build a marketplace in anywhere that has... Oops, not that. That's 0.6. A significant amount that I can get from building a marketplace. That's a little bit iffy. Okay, no, those are not in the right node anyway. I think that's all I want to build for now. Maybe Siavkot as well? Nah, I'll hold off. Anyway, so we're fabricating a claim on Transoxiana. I want to move this army to Golistan, this one to Samarkand, and these guys just move to Bukhara. We're also working on convert. Hey, they tell us in Ryazan the Cossacks break free. Ivan IV has allowed the Cossacks of Ryazan to grow too powerful, and now they've made their move. Their great influence over the steppes, as well as over many matters in Peryaslav-Ryazansky, has allowed them to prepare to break off into an entirely new state. So there's now the nation of Kharkov. Okay, they're a Sunni Khanate. Steppe nomads, economic and offensive ideas, artillery combat. Huh. So does it just... So I don't think I've ever seen this nation before. Is this basically just a randomized nation then, for the most part? Is that what happens when the Cossacks break free? Because I've never even seen that that flag. Is it a new one that was added in Cradle of Civilization? Not sure. Native coexistence policy, I think, is going to be the way to go on colonies. And now the moment of truth. Whoop, not menu. I want country, possible colonies. Nothing. Okay. So, I'm going to have to wait probably a couple more exploration ideas to get bonus colonial range, or I can start conquering along the coast to extend my colonial range. And hope that I can get over to this area. 428. What is our current... We're way behind on tech. I'll play it by ear. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's just go. Those guys are all going to move. We'll start drilling there. I want no focus on my vassal, I think. Oh wait, we switched tech. We switched tech groups. So we got Indian cavalry archers, and I guess... Alright. It's different. Never played as an Indian nation before. The Age of Discovery ends in little under 2 years. And that will give way to the Age of Reformation, which will basically take away all of our age powers, and that's one of the reasons I'm trying to convert some of my provinces now, is because I want to build up splendor pretty quickly. I can promote advisors, can't I? What if I did that? Like, it will permanently increase his skill by 1. How much would it cost an upkeep for every month? He now costs 10. I can afford it. I now have a +4 advisor. I guess that's worth it, right? I mean, more monarch power. Okay, my diplomats are improving relations with my vassals. I want to drill here as well. And we will... Yeah, let's drill with everyone. Hope that our generals increase their skills a little bit at least. What is the highest development of Transoxiana? That's provinces. Kiev is a 9. Merv is an 8. Tashkent's a 10. Tashkent's a 10 and grows and produces tea. I think that's the no-brainer there. Oh, I want my ruler to die. He's 45, and my heir is one of my generals just died. Okay. My heir is so much better than my current ruler, though. We've gained diplomatic insult against Mazandaran. The worldly ulema. Not all members of the ulema are great theologians or intellectuals. Corruption can grow in any corner of the state, and for some it can be hard to tell apart what benefits the faith and what might benefit themselves. It has come to the attention of Masood II that a number of pious grants that exist around the empire have been obtained through fraud or illegally passed on to heirs. Our wazir has suggested that we inspect and verify all such grants in the empire, especially in regions that were not originally ruled by us. This would clearly be a grave affront to the ulema, however, who would see it as an encroachment on their privileges and an attack on their caste as a whole. A few transgressions are nothing compared to what these men give us. They gain loyalty, we lose. We gain corruption and yearly corruption, and lose tax. Or for 10 years, lower tolerance of the true faith. Ulema can be a little bit more disloyal if they want. I really don't care. We can actually get military. Military Tech 9. What does colonialism look like now? And also, no, we don't have unbalanced research yet. I can get another... Okay, which one do I want? What do my generals look like? Kind of hard to say. I guess go for the heavier morale damage, I guess. They tell us of the Columbian Exchange. With the colonization of the Americas, a wide range of new seeds, crops, and animals are starting to spread between the New World and the Old. From the first moment of introduction, crops such as maize, manioc, and tomatoes are now spreading across the entire Old World, just as non-American beasts of burden are becoming ever more sought after in the New World. As lands that were once considered unfit for growing anything, either for part of the year or in some cases ever before, are put to use in the production of food and cereals, the general availability of food in the world is higher than ever before. Few things in this century will bring as much benefit to the common man as grown food is now much less scarce than it once was. Price of grain gets reduced and price of livestock gets increased. Alright. Austria has a new emperor. Next year, the Age of Discovery ends. Can fabricate a claim. We will do so on Tashkent, I guess. And then I would also like to get one on... was it Kiva? Yeah, declining power of the Mansabdars as both influential. The name of our the name of our emirs changed to Mansabdars, so that's now the emirs. We've gained conquest against Transoxiana. We've almost finished converting Ladakh. What is our army professionalism is currently at 17.9 and increasing by probably about 1 a year. Finish converting. 0.3, and this should be point. Okay, 0.1 is all, but one of our advisors has died, so we'll take the reinforced speed guy. He's 55. And right, I need to continue. I want to continue to convert stuff if I can. Hey, Sikhism has spawned. There's one Sikhism, one Sikh province up here and one down in Malwa. Formerly part of Gujarat, I think. Yeah. Kar Koyunlu hates my guts, mostly because we're rivals. I can invite another scholar. Maliki. It costs me admin power. I'm going to hold off, I think. Multan is at war. I have no diplomats to send. The end of this month, I think I might try to see who would come in on their side. The Tar and the rural monopolies, our predecessors have widely used a system of rural monopolies to control the revenue from cash crops and fine goods. With demand falling, however, we are losing money on these investments. Our overseer in Dashtistan is reporting that they have been unable to sell their stock for 2 years now, and worry that this is going to cost the state money. He suggests that we force our subjects to buy these goods at a set price instead, so that we can regain our investment, a process traditionally known as tar. What an excellent idea. We gain money, or we will just have to endure the cost. What does Dashtistan produce? Silk. Or they can lose trade value modifier. Sure. I'll lose the money and increase the power of increase the loyalty of the merchant guilds. With whom I can then turn around and ask for a contribution. Now we're pretty much right back to where we started. So, right, end of this month, I'm going to recall this diplomat. And I want to see something. That's too good, right? That's too good of an opportunity to pass up. So, I am going to turn these forts on. And wait until the end of the month. Our truce with Ming has expired. And I want the war goal, I think, to be take Sin Cigar, because that's part of our current mission, the riches of India. We need to own Multan and Sin Cigar. And Transoxiana might call on the Golden Horde, but if I remember, I just said the Golden Horde won't accept. So let's go ahead and declare the war. Once in Cigar, I'll declare Transoxiana a co-belligerent. And I will actually also unmothball these forts. I probably should have waited, or I probably should have waited another, or turned my forces off of drilling before I did this. But it's too late now, isn't it? Oh wait, okay, right. The Transoxiana still has to agree. Take Masood in on that one. Okay. Oh, Merv has a... Alright, new plan. They have one cannon. Let's go and occupy that one next. Oh. They just won? Okay. For a second I got scared. I thought my good statesman died. Well, a 463. He's 27. Time to make this guy a general now too. Not too bad. But we now have a 265. We're making 16 Diplo points a month. Anyway, I will move him, I think, in to help the siege at Merv. I don't know. It's whatever. I think I want to move towards like the mysticism part because I want to prioritize some conversion if I can. Can't do anything as far as actual conversion goes. Or like as far as actually getting the modifiers up. Are they going to go try to fight the Age of Reformation? From east to west, this is the age of religious conviction, debates, and mass movements. In Europe, Protestantism is entrenched while millenarianism takes hold of Iran, and religious syncretism shapes Indian society. Enables religious conflicts. And our heir is Silver Tongue, improved relations, plus whatever amount that was, 20%. I guess that's pretty good. Age of Reformation. We are fully humanist. We have already converted another nation. We need to continue to convert provinces. We need to unify our culture. We'll work on it. I guess I'm going to go in there and help out with that siege. Right, we need to reform our royal marriages. So, Hassa. We've recently sent a diplomat. The Sheikh-ul Islam, this time I think I said it already, I'm going to take tend toward mysticism this time around. 5th of February is when we can send a royal marriage. Next it will be Bengal, I think. Oh yeah, Haas is not as close to the... The ascension of Babur III has been very well received by the Uzbek people in our empire, but the Hindu view their new Padishah with some distrust. To them, he is in many ways a man of strange customs and foreign mannerisms. They will learn to love me in time. All Hindu provinces and Mughals received +2 unrest for 5 years. Uzbek and Transoxiana like me more. I don't care. Jaunpur is occupied by Malwa. Okay. Right, I need to... Royal marriage. That's what it is. We've won the siege of Urgench. That seemed like it was quick. I didn't even think we got it above 0 yet. Let's move these guys out. Go ahead and do a marriage with Bengal. And Bamanis. And then the Ottomans as well. I'm ignoring stuff. I shouldn't be ignoring stuff. We'll put our ruler in charge here, I think. While I want this army to go back to Merv. Wait until the tick, see if we can get any progress. Move back there, then switch out the generals because that guy's a better siege leader. These guys will go and fight the Transoxiana army in Gulistan. We've won the siege of Merv. Alright. And we can take our second exploration idea. I want a... No, I need Diplo points in order to hire or recruit an explorer. That's what they're called. And I think I want to send these guys down to Multan. The 20 stack. Send them to Lahore just so... Or no, Sinsagar, since that is the war goal. It is. Okay, he's going to attack into me. Do we have 0? We do have 0 overextension. Bump up stability. Gained Ruthless. Let's split the army in half. And I want my vassal to siege, I guess. Why does he hate me so much? Did I get the... I didn't get a royal marriage with the Ottomans yet. That's not why he hates me, but I do need to do that. And I don't know if I've said it before, but the reason why I wait to... Nope. The reason why I like to get the royal marriage myself rather than accepting it from my allies is because I I like all of my royal marriages to end at the same time, and that's when my ruler dies. Rather than having multiple marriages and throughout the lifetime of one ruler. Because if you accept your allies' proposals, then should probably siege that back. Siege Bukhara back. If you accept your allies' proposals, then the marriage goes away whenever their ruler dies. And all of that costs legitimacy. Okay, so I'm going to go take care of the Delhi, the army sieging Delhi right now. Kazakh has gone bankrupt. Oh, Tashkent. I forgot about it. But I will finish this war in the next episode. They ran away. Okay. So let's go back to Lahore. This time I'm going to keep an eye out on this part of the world. Anyway. Hopefully we will finally finish this mission and take Multan and Sinsagar.